The symbolic union of two spiritual forces. This is the true hidden meaning behind the lost alchemy text and how King Solomon achieved his greatest wisdom. When these two spiritual energies come together, it creates a reaction. We're talking pure, unadulterated alchemy power. This union of forces unleashes power that can manifest almost anything you desire. Now you might be thinking, where is this going, Nutty Pagan? I see you. I know you. And while this energy can be used for, well, all sorts of things, for the next few minutes, we're keeping it strictly on the vibration of your chakras. We'll start small, shall we? This energy is fantastic for manifesting a cleaner kitchen, keeping the plumbing intact, and checking temperatures. Outcome varies from more money to new house. Now, focus, people, focus back to the symbols. And the first is one you use all the time, the humble, innocent looking candle. In biblical times, fire and light weren't just for seeing in the dark. It was the physical manifestation of divinity's presence, the very energy that Moses saw in the burning bush. And speaking of Moses and the potent symbols, you're going to love the video coming out this May. We'll be diving deep into why they called him Moses, the original gangster rod, and how that metaphor perfectly illustrates that the idea of April showers brings May flowers, with the rod marking territory and beautiful blossoming that follows. Get ready for that one. But that is the powerful active energy. The candle's light represents that same focused sacred fire. It's the constant flame of the menorah. It represents pure, sacred, focused power. Now, fast forward to your Saturday night. You dim the lights, you put on Dexter Dabs, and you light two candles. You think you're being romantic, right? Wrong. You, my friend, are casting a spell, and a powerful one at that. A candle takes your simple, dreamy desire, the intention of perfect evening, of connection, of shared temperature, and gives it a physical anchor. It is the light on your wish, burning and sending that concentrated energy out into the universe. And when you light two candles, you're symbolically lighting two forces, the masculine and the feminine, the active and receptive. The two meet in the sacred flickering space between them. It's the very first step in the great work of union. You're setting the intention, you're creating the altar, and you're literally lighting the fuse on your desire. Think about that the next time you use a cheap taper. Okay, so you set the scene with your two sacred flames. But a spell without intention is just the warm kitchen. This next part is the key that transforms romance, the romance into a high level alchemy. First, you need a blueprint for your creation. Write out your clear, shared intention, whether it's money or a new home or just improving the integrity of the plumbing. Discuss it first with your partner so that you are vibrating on the same frequency. Once aligned, each of you holds the candle and speaks the intention out loud. You are literally charging the wick with your collective will. Then you place that paper under the two candles. Now you've created a battery of focused, burning desire. And here's where the true magic happens. The part is never in the history books, but it is the secret to King David's power and the wisdom of Solomon. The candle is not the most important part. The most important part is the third chord. The third chord, invoking Shekinah. The tradition of Kabbalah teaches us about Shekinah, the feminine aspect of the divine that is always present. Think of her as the silent third party in your sacred union. She is the powerful divine energy that comes down and seals the deal. When two human spiritual forces successfully meet Shekinah, she rushes in to complete the circuit. This is why the feminine partner's ecstasy must be completed. Her completion is the moment the door opens, the moment Shekinah is fully invited into the space, and the moment the alchemical reaction becomes permanent. Her ecstatic completion doesn't just feel good, it is the final essential key to the ritual, guaranteeing that the power you summon manifests your intention, from checking those temperatures to attracting that new home. Without her full presence, the energy remains earthbound. With it, your spell becomes divine law. Now, for my solo alchemists out there, you might be thinking, nutty pagan, I love the Shekinah revelation, but where's my partner? Where is my second force? Now, don't worry, I have you covered. This is where we begin in the second step of the great work, mirror magic. When you look in the mirror, you aren't just seeing your face. In spiritual practice, that mirror is a powerful portal. It is reflecting your other self, your perfect spiritual twin, the divine counterpart that already resides inside you. It becomes the perfect stand in for your second spiritual force. You are holding the entire union right there in the flame and the glass. The ritual is almost the same, but the power is turned inward. You write the intention, let's say manifesting that dream home. And as you light the candle, you hold it up to the mirror. You look directly into your own eyes and you speak the intention into the reflection. You are now uniting your own inner masculine and feminine forces. This makes it an act of pure focused self-manifestation. And here is the secret Shekinah. The silent third chord is always present to seal that deal, whether you have a human partner or not. The power to create and manifest your desire is always truly within you. And finally, we move to the third, simplest, and most essential element for grounding this power, water. Yes, I know what you're thinking. You need to cool off after all that talk about sacred fire and improving the metaphorical plumbing. But hear me out. Water is the ultimate cosmic sponge. By placing a glass next to the site or even underneath the bed, it absorbs and locks in those powerful manifesting energies you just created. For couples, you have a potent final act. You share that glass of water after the union, or that hot. Placing the two glasses will absorb that same immense energy. That water is now charged with the fire of your intention and sealed with the presence of Shekinah. By drinking it together, you literally internalize the spell, making your manifestation a part of your body and your shared reality. And for the solar practitioner, if you're worried about accidental dehydration or just want to charge your own inner forces, placing two glasses will absorb the same immense energy. Drink them both and let that powerful, manifested intention sink right into your soul. This great work is complete. You've taken ancient, lost spiritual texts and applied them to modern day alchemy. I am so excited to hear about the results. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the link to my website below for the rundown. And as always, let the leprechauns find you a new home. See you soon.